Hey there, Ashani Mfuko here, and welcome to my weekly inspirational video. So in this video, I'm going to share with you what I learned on vacation. I just recently got back from a absolutely wonderful and beautiful vacation in the Bahamas with my husband, and I got some awesome clarity about a few things, and I just want to share that with you so that you can also be inspired and be motivated and just kind of feel that joy and that happiness that I feel right now. So the first thing that I really got some clarity on while I was on vacation is just that your time is really valuable. Now that may sound like, duh, it's common sense. Of course my time is valuable, but when you really think about your priorities in your life and how you spend your time every day, sometimes they don't align. Sometimes they really don't line up. And if you, at the end of the day, sit down and say, this is what I did today, and these are what my priorities are, and you can clearly see at times that, they're not at peace, they're not in harmony with one another. So I just realized that there were some things in my life that I needed to adjust in order to make sure that my time is being spent in a way that is in alignment with what my priorities are, whether it's, family life, personal life, or business, things that I'm working on. It's just really important that the way that my time is spent and what I believe my priorities are, what I believe in my heart is what's most important to me, really line up. So I think that's something really important that you can also think about as you go about your day. Maybe even in the morning, just take a moment and just sit down and write down, these are my top priorities, my top 5. And this is how I'm spending my day. And see where you're at. And you may be surprised at what you find out, but the great thing is that at any moment you can always make the adjustments that you need to make and get those things in alignment and get them at peace with one another, because when your time and your priorities are working in harmony with one another, you have more peace, you feel happier, you have that positive energy flowing in you so that you can send it out and share it with others. So that was one thing. And another thing that I really got some clarity on was just that, you have the power to create the life that you want. So if there are things in your life that you want to change, maybe you see something in yourself that, I really want to do this particular thing, or I'd really like to change this thing. You have the power to do that. There's not anything holding you back. We all have challenges. We all have obstacles that we have to face. But at the end of the day, it's really in your hands how things go. So sometimes you have to start simple and just start by making a list and saying, okay, this is what I want. And then figure out what are the action steps that you need to take in order to make those things happen, and I can tell you that it's always the little steps that really make the big difference. So you may think, well, my goal is up here and I'm down here, and how are we going to get these things together? But it's the little tiny steps that you take day by day by day that help you to reach those goals that you have. And just, don't ever feel like, I'm helpless, or there's nothing that I can do about the situation to change it. There is definitely something that you can do. You may have to think a little harder about it. You may have to pray about it. But there's something that you can do today to help you create the life that you want. So just remember that. Make sure your time and your priorities are in alignment with one another so that you have that peace and that harmony in your life, because hey, every day that I wake up, I'm spending my time doing what I'm passionate about. I'm spending time with my loved ones. I'm doing those things that are going to take me to where I want to be. And then that brings you back to the power that you have to create the life that you want. There's nothing stopping you. There's nothing holding you back. Just really embrace that. Know that you have the power to create the life that you want, and be inspired. So I hope that what I learned on vacation will inspire you the way that it has inspired me, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.